Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Before I go into this speech, I want to play a little audio clip that I have from last year. And if we could play that now, I think you guys might enjoy this.
First, save voice message.
What's up, dude? Tom Layer 2. Want to know if you could be my best man. Just got engaged. Holy shit. Anyways, call me back. I'll figure it out. Yeah.
End of message.
That is Justin right there for you. To start out, I just want to thank everyone for making their way out here to this beautiful state of Colorado and sharing in the excitement of this memorable day for these two people. I know Chris and Justin deeply appreciate your support and you all being here with them. Next, I want to thank the Zarans, right? That's how you pronounce that? Zarans. And the Theaterocoses. Thank you for making this thing happen. All right. After Woody Guthrie's death in 1963, Bob Dylan was asked to write a 25 words or less statement about what Woody Guthrie meant to him. Woody Guthrie was Bob's role model and an inspiration in his early years of folk music. So Bob started writing and had a lot of trouble keeping it to just 25 words or less. Well, he ended up writing 5+ pages, and well, like Bob Dylan, I too had a lot of trouble getting out what I wanted to say in a timely manner in this speech about how great of a person I know Justin is and how highly he should be talked about on a night like tonight. Some things, some people, and some experiences we share with the people that mean the most to us in our lives can't be explained in a paragraph or a page, or in some instances cannot be explained or expressed at all. Sometimes the joy, the happiness, and the deep appreciation you feel about a friend can only be defined in your own mind by the memories, laughs, smiles, and handshakes the two of you have shared. Last winter when I was home and I heard the phone ring and then instantly heard my mom screaming downstairs, I knew it was all over for this guy. I knew that Justin and Chris had decided to get married without even having to ask anybody. And since that moment, I've spent some long nights going through what this speech should sound like, but I don't know what it's going to sound like the rest of it tonight. So, like Bob Dylan, so many words and thoughts to say, but not enough paper to write or time to explain. Justin and I grew up together, always doing something adventurous in the outdoors, shooting guns, bows and arrows, fishing for trout or bass, mountain biking, climbing trees, or just doing something that was a little bit dangerous, but a lot of bit fun. We challenged each other in everything that we did, sometimes him winning, and sometimes me. But the fact was we were great friends that pushed life to its limits and sucked the most we could out of any situation we were in, be it good or bad. Justin wasn't like a brother to me because I always considered him to be a brother to me. Justin and I have been through a lot together as cousins, or as brothers should, and I can't imagine looking back, growing up through life, and imagining what it would have been like without him. I sure as hell know life wouldn't have had as many laughs, I'll tell you that much. We've traveled the world together, fished the mountain streams together, gone to college together, experienced mind expansion of great music together, lived life to the fullest and experienced adventure together, and we've come pretty close to dying a couple times together too. For those of you who know Justin well, you know that he is a go-getter type of a guy. He likes what he likes and is very particular in making decisions, whether it be a dinner selection, a new high-performance jacket, a hunting rifle, or more importantly, the selection of a quality woman. I've known from the first couple times that Justin talked to me about Chris, three and a half years ago, I think, that he was really into this girl. And as the years passed, it became apparent to me, to the families, and obviously to the two of them, that they were made for each other. You guys just seem to click and show that you love each other for the individuals that you are. That is so important, I think, and you guys are so lucky to have that. Chris and Justin met at a barbecue over 3 years ago. Supposedly it was a cold night, and Justin decided to build Chris a fire. What a gentleman. He was probably showing off his country boy skills, and I guess he built a pretty good one because it hooked Chris for the rest of the night. They probably talked about music, I imagine, maybe musical interests, the outdoors, definitely food, and most definitely not sports. I said definitely food because most of you know that these two, if you know these two, they definitely love their food and have a passion for the flavors, all right? So the night went on and the campfire burned, and eventually the two new potential mates parted ways for the evening. And I would imagine in their rides home, they both were thinking about the person that they had just met and thinking that that person made them feel pretty good. Unfortunately, the ass that Justin is, he forgot to ask Chris for a number. But fortunately, Chris was a friend of Justin's, and he was able to get that number and call her up a couple days later. And if I'm not mistaken, I think their first meal might have been over burritos. It's pretty romantic. Stuff. And the rest, they say, is history. And to finalize this, Justin, you've always been my best friend and an inspiration to me. And I can honestly say that I'm happy to share the label of best friend with your wife, Chris. Chris, you're adorable, and you're such a lovely woman, and I can tell by the way you look at Justin and the way you make him feel that you will take care of this friend of mine for the rest of your life. It's a comforting thought. Justin, you did a great job in finding such a special person to spend the rest of your life with. I pray and wish for you two the greatest and the most love-filled lives together. I love you both, and if you ever need me for anything, I'll be there for you. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Theorakis. Raise our glasses. Congratulations, guys. And I think Yamas is the word. Yamas.